Hello guys, it's Dale here, and this is my take on the long-term analysis on Bitcoin. I'm going to show you a couple of volume profile zones on Bitcoin, and I'm going to show you a couple of strong supports that I can see on Bitcoin right now. So what you have before you, this is my swing trading workspace, and this chart is a daily chart, so those are daily candles, and I'm going to be using flexible volume profile. So the first zone which I wanted to talk about is this older volume zone, heavy volume zone, and those volumes were traded within this strong uptrend. Now maybe you remember a video which I did at that time when there was the pullback to this heavy volume area. I was saying that this was a strong support. In the end the price reacted there, and I was able to enter the trade at 32 in here, and I'm still in a long trade, still hoping for the price to skyrocket and create new highs. So that's the current plan, but this is analysis which I already made, so let's move towards something more new. One thing I wanted to notice here is potential resistance. Those massive volumes created in this area, I can use the profile like this as well. It doesn't really matter, it shows the same heavy volume area, this heavy volume area, which could represent a resistance in here. I think that this resistance got already tested a little bit sooner, and I think that this was the reaction to the resistance. So I think maybe that this resistance was already tested by this move, and that the way up is now open, because that resistance got already tested, right? Now let's check out the main thing which I wanted to show you, and the main thing are current supports on Bitcoin. Let's start with the closest one, and the closest one is based on the current uptrend. This uptrend right now, and as you can see within this uptrend there are two significant heavy volume zones. The first one was created in here, and the second one was created in here. Now the first one begins around 48,000. Maybe it would be safer to trade it a little bit higher, like 48,500. Support. Now this one tells us that there were strong buyers who are pushing the price upwards into this uptrend, right? Strong buyers pushing the price upwards. And in this place, those buyers were adding to their long positions, right there, where we see those volumes. Let me use another color. This place, right? So those buyers were adding to their longs there, and when there's a pullback to this area again, to 48,500, then those guys should start defending their longs, and they should push the price upwards again, like this. Now what I also like about this support is that there already was a reaction to it, as you can see in here. This means that it worked as a resistance in the past, because the price already reacted to it, already reacted to this zone. Now this resistance got breached right there, and when it got breached it became a support, right? So not only we have the volume profile setup which is called the trend setup based on those volumes, but we also have this price action setup which tells us that a resistance became a support, and both those setups point to the same support, alright, to the same place in here. So that's the first support. It's sort of a minor support, it's not as strong, but still I think that there is quite a good chance that the price will react to it. And the second support, the second one is based on those massive volumes which got created within this rotation before the start of this new uptrend. So to me it seems that there were strong buyers who are building up their longs in here, and those buyers then pushed the price upwards. So when there's a pullback, I think that those buyers will want to defend this heavy volume zone, defend their longs, and to push the price upwards from there again. Let me print a line there for you. This heavy volume zone begins around 44,000. So let me print the line there. 44,000. This is where this heavy volume zone begins. Alright, this is where I expect a buying reaction from those strong buyers who are accumulating their longs there, and then they push the price upwards. If you read my volume profile book, then this setup is called the volume accumulation setup, because strong buyers were accumulating their longs and then they push the price upwards. When there's the pullback, those buyers who defend this place defend their longs and push the price upwards again. Alright, so those are the closest two supports, volume-based supports, which I see on Bitcoin. And let me show you one more thing, or actually two more things. There was one more support, and actually I was hoping, when I was holding the long from 42 from here, I was hoping that the price will reverse there, and it did. Right there, this volume cluster, those heavy volumes created within the trend, this represented a strong support. The volume cluster began somewhere in here, then there was a pullback and the price reacted to it. So this volume cluster is already spent. As I was holding that long from here, I was hoping that when there was this sell-off that it would stop there. It did, which was great, and then turned into a new uptrend. So yeah, those heavy volumes worked as a support. This is the same logic as I showed you in here, as I showed you on those volumes within this uptrend, right? Volume cluster created within an uptrend. That's what you want to see. Those are the supports. So reaction like here should also occur in here as a reaction to those volumes, right? Now there's also one more strong support. It's quite distant now, but you know how Bitcoin can be volatile, so what we want to look into is only this area, this sort of rotation area before the start of this strong uptrend. So in this area you can see how volumes are distributed before this strong buying activity took place. And again, this is the volume accumulation setup, the same setup as I showed you in here. With this setup you basically want to see heavy volumes at base of strong trend. Alright, the same is in here. Heavy volumes at the beginning of a strong trend. So this heavy volume area represents a strong support. Currently I think that the best place to trade it would be somewhere around 34,500. Let me print a line there. This is a reaction which I expect from there, from those heavy volumes from which this strong buying activity started. Again, the logic behind this is that there were strong buyers building up their longs there, and then those strong buyers pushed the price upwards and manipulated the price to go into an uptrend. When there's a pullback, then those buyers should defend this zone, use it as a strong liquidity zone, add some more to their longs, and then push the price upwards again. Alright, that's the logic behind it. And there's one more thing which I like about this this trading level. Let me delete this line so you can see it better. It is a VWAP setup. As you can see, there is this gray line right there, and it is a first deviation of VWAP, and price tends to react to it, especially if it aligns with heavy volumes, like in here. Those heavy volumes tell us that there's a strong support somewhere around this area, and also this gray line, the first deviation of VWAP, it's a yearly VWAP, tells us that this is also a strong support. So there's a sort of confluence between two trading setups, volume-based setup and VWAP trading setup, right? That's what I like about this level, because two trading setups, two independent trading setups, point us to the same trading level. Alright, so this is my long-term analysis on Bitcoin. 3 strong supports, and there is still some potential risk that the price could turn now as a reaction to heavy volumes, which stand in a way right now. The heavy volumes I talked about at the beginning of the video, those volumes, but I think this reaction already got spent. This level already got spent in here. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys liked the video. If you would like to learn more about trading with volume profile, what I recommend is visiting my webpage, which is trader-dale.com. And what I recommend is going to trading course and tools right there. So you click that. It will take you to this page. You scroll down a bit, and what I recommend is getting the Elite Pack. This is the Elite Pack. There is a video which you can watch and which will show you everything that's included in the Elite Pack. In short, the Elite Pack includes a video course, my day trading levels, as well as my swing trading levels. Those are levels which you are going to get every day. It includes Volume Profile Pack, which is pack of volume profile indicators which I developed for NinjaTrader 8 and MetaTrader 4 platform. Includes also a couple of bonuses, and at top of that, it also includes free tech support for Elite Pack members. And what that means is that our support team will install NinjaTrader 8 platform for you with all indicators. They'll load my workspaces that I use for my day trading and swing trading. They'll connect you to data feed, and they'll do it completely for free, as that's part of the service that we provide to the Elite Pack members. Alright, so that's about it. That's about the video. I hope you guys liked it. I'll be looking forward to seeing you next time in some next video or in our members area. And until then, happy trading!